I'm afraid to say that I'm very much so addicted to sugar-free drinks. It all started with energy drinks. You get to the gym, you're feeling tired, you look over at the cooler, and then you see a bunch of pre-workout and caffeinated energy drinks, and you realize that they all have 0 to 15 calories, and you're like, how? They're super sweet, and they should be covered in sugar. How is there only 15, 10, 5, 0 calories in these? Because they're sugar-free. So you get hooked on those, but you start by getting hooked on the crazy ones like Ghost and Bucked Up and all of those. But those have so much caffeine that over time you're just like, maybe this is too much for me. So then you come down and you try a Red Bull. But since you've been drinking so many sugar-free energy drinks, you drink a normal Red Bull, which has like 160 calories. You drink a normal Red Bull and you realize that it's just a little bit too sweet.
Cheers, folks.
Because this one actually has sugar. So then you find that they make sugar-free Red Bulls. It's fire, bro. It's fire. It's so good. And then you're at the store, you're just shopping, and then you see that Red Bull makes a bunch of sugar-free flavors. They make apricot, they make watermelon, they make wild berry, they make all these different flavors that are equally as good, and they have half the caffeine. So you start drinking those. But then it's like, sometimes, you don't want to drink a caffeinated drink. And you've always talked down on diet sodas, so you're never going to try it. And then you try a Diet Coke for the first time with a meal, and it's fire again, and again, it's fire. And so you're like, whoa, I just had a diet soda and it had 0 calories with a meal. So I don't just have to drink water with my meal because I'm drinking water all day. I want to enjoy a drink when I have a meal. What other diet or sugar-free drinks do they have? Well, every soda damn near makes a diet version of the soda. They have Diet Sprite, they have Diet 7-Up, they have Diet Pepsi, Diet everything, bro. Everything. And so now that you're hooked on sugar-free Red Bulls and diet sodas, now when you're at the store, you're kind of just keeping your eyes peeled for any sort of sugar-free drink you can see, and you find sugar-free lemonade. And the entire thing is 35 calories. So now you're like knocking back a whole gallon throughout the day of just sugar-free lemonade. Because that also, like the rest of the sodas, comes in different flavors. And then you think of the idea one day, I put the fake 0 sugar sweetener packets into my coffee. So can't I just do that with other drinks that I want to make sweet but don't want to have to add sugar into? You absolutely can. And so I started making a smoothie where I put strawberries and mango and Greek yogurt and milk. But I'm like, you know what, this ain't gonna be that sweet because it's really just frozen fruit, which it doesn't keep the sweetness as when you first eat it. And it's just plain Greek yogurt, it adds no flavor, and milk. So you put one of those packets in and it just turns it into ice cream, bro. I have a serious problem. Because it's not like I'm drinking less water. I still drink a good amount of water. But I drink way too many sugar-free drinks only because of the fact that they're sugar-free. And the thing I say to justify, which if I really sit down and think about it, I don't know that it's very much true, but there's an ongoing discourse online where people argue or debate whether 0 sugar or diet drinks are bad for you, which I'm sure they are. I'm sure they have some sort of side effect that hits you over time. The thing I tell myself though is it can't possibly be worse than the normal version of the drink because they're just drenching that shit in sugar. And it's actually insane how much sugar a regular soda or any juice has. If you look at the label, it's insane. So although the fake sugar might be bad for me, I don't think it's worse than actual sugar at that level of consumption. It can't be. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like a crazy consumer of these drinks. I've seen videos and TikToks where people deadass have garages and pantries full of diet sodas and sugar-free drinks, and they drink like 4 or 5 a day. I put a little sugar packet in my coffee in the morning, right? And then I have like a sugar-free drink with my dinner, which is like either a lemonade or a soda or something, just a juice that has 0 sugar. So I'm really only drinking 2 a day, sometimes 3 if I have a Red Bull. 3 is a rare occasion. But 2, even some days I don't even have the drink with my dinner, but at least 1 with my coffee. So I'm not at the worst level of consumption you could be at, but I'm pretty high up there. I was getting up there, but I had to slow down because I had bought this pack of Crystal Light. It's another sugar-free drink, but it's a powder that you mix with water. I bought a big ass thing of the packets that are meant for fucking liters of water, and I would just pour out the powder in a little cup. So then, like, a couple times throughout the day, I would just get a spoon, put it in a big cup of water, and drink it. But I was having like 3 of those a day on top of my coffee and an energy drink. My heart, you know, I kind of felt it a little bit, so I had to stop that. And then since I've cut that out, I feel fine now. So you can get to a point where it will mess you up. You absolutely can. So you got to be a little mindful. I've had days where I've drank like 2 Diet Cokes and then a coffee and a Red Bull. Even though it's like really spread out throughout the day, I can still feel it. It's a big matter of listening to your body and not overdoing it. Because some people are just like,
this is the same thing as water because it has 0 calories, and they really just mix the powder or the juice or whatever in with water. So I'm basically drinking water.
I've dead ass heard that argument. That's not the case. Do not do that. Do not do that and try to justify it. It will fuck you up. Absolutely it will. But you have to understand that I have a really bad sweet tooth, and this helps with my sweet tooth. Because when I've been eating well all day and I get to nighttime and I'm still kind of hungry, instead of eating a big ass bowl of cereal, I can just go make my ice cream that has fruit, milk, Greek yogurt, and a fake sugar packet. And I feel better about myself eating that than if I ate a big ass bowl of cereal. Because I don't just have a little bowl of cereal. I will eat a big ass bowl of cereal. But again, the best advice you can get when it comes to diet and when it comes to foods is to eat everything in moderation. And that includes 0 sugar drinks, because although it's 0 sugar, it still has shit in it. And if you wanted something that has nothing in it, drink some damn water. But if you do want that sugar-free drink and you do want that juice or that Red Bull or whatever it is, don't go crazy, because there is such thing as doing too much with the 0 sugar drink. Drop in the comments if you do have any sugar-free drinks that you suggest I try, because I always am looking for some new ones. Or actually, no. Drop in the comments if you had any bad experiences with sugar-free drinks, because maybe you'll scare me off and I'll be like, nah, I don't want to drink it no more. But that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.